What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, successors? Welcome to another episode of Speak Your Success in the Morning. And y'all, this is our first episode of 2026. Oh my goodness. All right. So look, glad to have you here today. And y'all may or may not know, but here on the show, we always like to hit you with 3 E's. We like to give you an education. We like to give you empowerment. And ultimately, we like to give you a little bit of entertainment, a little bit of laugh. But y'all know we can't kick the show off and can't really get this thing moving and grooving until I bring out my co-host. So come on out, producer Britt. Talk to the people. How you feeling this morning?
Hey, what's up? Good morning.
Good morning. Happy New Year. Happy New Year with
Happy
no
New
S.
Year. Happy New
Yeah, yeah,
Year.
yeah,
What's up?
yeah, yeah. Man, we here, Britt. Like I told you offline, I said, man, I've been up since 4, and it was weird because I kind of just woke up, no alarm, no nothing. I'm just like, oh, okay. So
So
I,
you're
I,
supposed
I
to be
guess I'm just trying to start the year off right. Yeah, my
right.
body just telling me, let's just get this thing going and get this thing grooving. How
Uh-huh.
you feeling though? How you doing over there on your side?
I feel good. We had 2 weeks off of work, kind of, sorta. And yeah, I slept a lot. I'm recharged. I feel great.
Okay, good. Well, what did you eat last night for dinner? Huh?
I ate, what did I eat? I ate this restaurant in Deep Ellum. It's called Big Guys. You ever heard of them?
Big guy. Talk about
Uh-huh.
it.
So it's just like lamb, beef, chicken, yellow rice, and it's like in a bowl. It's like a little Chipotle
Wait,
bowl.
hold on, wait. I have had that spot. I didn't know that was the name of the place
Right.
though. But yeah. I have had eaten there, and they got like
Mhm.
I don't know how you describe the way they cook the fries because it's not like the traditional like skinny McDonald's type French fry. But
Mhm.
that spot is pretty good. That spot is pretty good. I
Yeah,
like it.
I
I
know.
really
I
do.
like them. So, I ate there, and yeah, that's what I ate for dinner. What about you?
Okay. Big guys. Last night for dinner, what was it? We had some stir fry. So I made some stir fry, dropped the mixed vegetables and it wasn't a wok, but it's a really wide pan that we have. So
Okay,
did
a
that, a little bit of
non-stick.
beef. And there's a what you call it? A bang bang sauce is what I put on it.
Oh
Cause if
yeah.
anybody knows me,
Mhm.
I gotta have a good sauce. So put that on there, stirred it up, a little combo with the beef and with the chicken, and we was
Mhm.
good to go, man. We was good to go.
Okay, nice.
So yeah. Had to put something on the stomach to lay it down. Cause I actually went to bed a little bit early last night, Britt. I was in bed
No
before
way.
10 last night.
For
I was
real.
surprised myself. I was surprised myself. Okay. Laying down, I looked at the clock. I was like, what time is it? 9:55, Britt. I said, okay, let's
Wow,
get
that's
it.
great. Welcome,
That's what I'm
because I be
saying.
going to sleep.
So yeah.
I be laying down early. I be laying down early. Like I just
Yeah. I mean,
lay
that's one of those.
down
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
I'll fall asleep. Yeah, that's typically how
I
I
mean,
go.
but that like that's one of the things I never really accounted for is that you got to let your body like power down
Yeah,
versus just hopping in the bed and just I'm going to sleep. That
for sure.
don't work. So
Mm-mm.
I had to start shifting some things, man. We're gonna do
Yeah.
things different in 2026, Britt.
All
New
right.
year, new
Start it
new new me,
off.
maybe.
You said
Hey, let's
what?
go, let's go. No, I said new year, new me, maybe. Oh, hey, we're
I
gonna
hope
see.
so. Don't be the same person. Okay, y'all, let's get into straight from the source. Here you go, Jonathan.
All right, let's go ahead and so yeah, as many of you may know, if you're part of local body or at the top of the year, a lot of times transitioning into something new and you having request of God and you ultimately wanting to show your submission and your sacrifice to God, a lot of churches start to do fast at the beginning of the year. Traditionally it might be like the Daniel fast or various types of fast where ultimately you're withholding something from yourself to ultimately see more of God, right? To go deeper in your spiritual walk, in your spiritual relationship, and ultimately saying, God, I'm sacrificing this thing or I'm sacrificing my flesh in this particular area. I'm saying, I want your desires over my desires. So I want to roll this clip and so we can get a better grasp on what I'm saying. And then we'll come back and break it down a little bit just after this.
Fasting without prayer is nothing but a diet. The most important part of your fasting time is not just what you're refraining, it's the spiritual things that you're adding. It's the increase of your prayer. It's the increase of taking care of the poor. It's the increase of spending time in the Word of God. That's probably the most important part of the fast. Don't get it twisted. But the second part I wanted to highlight is that you said that you love to fast.
I do.
Now, I can't say that. I don't like to fast. I like the benefits of fasting.
Yeah.
But it's not like when a fast comes, I'm like, oh, yes, this is what I've been wanting to do. Do you really love to fast? Like all of you?
I do. I love to fast because I love the results of fasting.
Fasting without prayer is nothing but a diet.
Yeah.
Most
So what one of the biggest takeaways that I have from that and that's the Taylors. Shout out to them. But one of the biggest takeaways that I have from them and understanding and knowing about fasting is that when we really do fast and we're serious about fasting, it's not just saying, because for me this year, I'm like, I'm gonna lay off the sweets. I'm gonna lay off the sweets. And in previous years, I've tried to do those things, right? I've tried to either lay off sweets or maybe it was stop drinking alcohol or getting off social media. But it's ultimately, how are we going to replace what we're giving up? Right. So for me, what it's been this year is, okay, as I'm going to give up sweets, now, is there going to be a set time that I'm taking to pray, right? To go away and to pray, potentially, right? To limit all distractions to where I can give God that ultimate sacrifice and the ultimate submission. Or is it, well, what can I do in place of that? Where in scripture can I go and begin to read, or what text can I go and begin to read, so that now this time isn't me just doing like Pastor Taylor said, just going in and saying, "Hey, this is just a diet, right? This is a diet, so I'm going without doing X, Y, Z." So what I want to challenge us on today is ultimately what Jesus would say in the scriptures, and I just want to hit Matthew 6:16 really quick. He would say, "When you fast, don't be somber as the hypocrites do, for they ultimately are showing people their faces as they're fasting because they want to receive the reward of that they want people to know that they're fasting so that they can be celebrated." But he said in the text, "Truly I tell you, they have received their reward in full. But when you do fast, put oil on your head and wash your face, so that it will not be obvious to others that you're fasting, but only to your Father who is unseen, and your Father who sees what is done in secret will reward you." And that's Matthew chapter 6, verses 16 through 18. So what is that telling us, right? When we go and begin to fast, we don't necessarily want to tell people, I'm fasting, because when you tell people, now ultimately people are going to be looking to you, and they're going to see like how you're operating, how you're moving. And in that way, some people can celebrate, good job, or I'm glad you decided to fast. That's not what it's about. It's ultimately about you fasting, giving your submission to God. But even in the same respect, you don't even want people to know that you're fasting, because it's between you and God, your relationship, your walk with God, your stride with God, and furthering that, not necessarily getting bogged down in all these other, all the other celebrations, rewards, and different things like that. So, family, today I want to encourage you on just a few things. The first thing would be, your fast is your fast. All right. If you're taking a break from social media, don't tell nobody. Just take the break from social media, right? If it's you taking a break and getting away from doing alcohol, you have to make a big announcement. Hey, y'all, I ain't going out the next 4 weeks, or I ain't going out this week because I'm fasting from alcohol. We don't need to know that. It's between you and between God. And then the second part that I would encourage you on is just take some time and begin to identify, what is it that you're really asking of God, right? How are you wanting God to show up in your particular life? And what does that look like? And when you have that thing identified, then when you pray, it makes it that much easier to communicate those things to the Father above. All right, family. So if you are somebody out there, your church is doing a corporate fast, or doing like our church is doing, solemn assembly, I would just encourage you to keep your ask and keep your requests to God. Keep those private for the time being. And then when God shows up in a major way, then later down the line, you can testify and really speak to that thing, so that we can see how God showed up and we can see what he's done in your life. Family, that's been straight from the source. We're about to take a quick commercial break. We're going to be right back here with more Speaker Success in the Morning after this. Looking for an exciting workout that's not only fun but makes you feel alive? It's time to step up your fitness. Extreme Hip Hop with Treese, that's your answer. This isn't your typical workout. Extreme Hip Hop with Treese is an energizing step workout that combines simple moves with fresh beats, both old and new, creating an atmosphere that makes fitness exciting. With a focus on all elements of fitness, cardio, muscular conditioning, flexibility, and balance, you're guaranteed to burn calories and get addicted to the energy. Extreme becomes your safe space, which is a welcome environment where everyone is accepted. It's where you can let go of those worries of the world and focus on getting healthy. Ready to get energized? Join Extreme Hip Hop with Treese today. All right, good people. Welcome back to Speak Your Success in the Morning. We're currently 16 minutes after the hour. Producer Britt, you looking official over there this morning. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I got a new little setup over here, so I got all my gadgets and gadgets right here in front of me. So, woohoo, I'm excited.
Go gadget everything. All right, go gadget everything.
I honestly need another iPad. It's crazy.
No, you don't. There's no. Okay, so anybody, this is your first
by
time.
the way.
I was about to put you on blast. I was about to say, for anybody, this is your first time
You
watching
gotta
or
put me on
listening.
blast. It
Okay.
ain't blasting.
Producer Britt got 2 iPads. She talking about she need 2 more. This is crazy. Okay, this is crazy.
One more. I just need one more.
No, because if you get one more, then you're gonna say I need just one more.
Up, and I ain't got no phone, and yeah, we just live too many places. I need all my stuff. So,
but Kobe Bryant, how many is more? More.
But Kobe,
but Kobe, I'm the best. I'm the best. Okay. So, oh man. All right. So now I'm about to do a quick shift gears about the transition. Producer Britt, you know what I'm saying? It was a busy weekend in sports. Okay.
Really?
So we're about to tap over to Speak Your Success Sports. We're gonna go to the studio. And I got a little bit of the highlights want to share for sports for the people, just for our sports fans, and
all
so
right,
they know
let's get to
what's
it.
going on. Let's get into it, man. So look, y'all, here's how week 18 of the NFL wrapped up. Okay, so we had the Bengals who took a nosedive to the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland pulls out a tight one, 20-18 over the Bengals. They just edged them out. And then in Atlanta, oh my goodness, I have on the hat for the Saints, but it's just keeping my head warm. All right, y'all, because the Falcons.
You not cheering for your home team is crazy.
The Falcons took out the Saints.
So you don't like them because they losing?
Not you right here coming at me like this in the middle of the sports segment. Not that I don't like them. I always appreciate a good game. Okay, the Saints have been going through a couple of rebuilding years. We haven't been the best. Okay, we just haven't been the best.
Next, keep going.
Oh wow. Okay, then the Patriots. Okay, they dominated the Miami Dolphins. Okay, 38-10. Wow, the Dolphins are drowning with that one. And then LA was in full control as the Rams took down the Cardinals 37-20. The Bears. Oh no, the Bears.
What happened?
Unfortunately, the Bear couldn't take down the Lion. 19-16. The Lions took down the Bears in a close one. The Commanders 24-17 over the Eagles. Washington pulls away late in that one. And then the Bills. Britt. The Bills over the Jets 35-8. I don't know if the Jets wanted to play yesterday. It didn't look like they wanted to play.
I saw that.
It's just an unfortunate
Speaking of the
situation
Bills,
right
before you continue, did you see the article? The stadium they they asked the fans if they wanted to come and help shovel snow at the Bills stadium. I have that story later on. Please stop. I have the story later on, but it just fit right here. So they asked the fans, "Hey, we'll give y'all $20 an hour. We'll give you some Bills gear, food, and drinks, and you can come and shovel snow out of the stadium."
Wow, for the diehard fans, okay?
I would never do that.
For the diehard fan, I mean, being at a game.
Do I get to sit wherever I want for $20? Because I'm gonna shuffle my seat, and then that's it.
Do I get a VIP pass? Okay.
Yeah, I don't need Bills gear or food and drink. I'm gonna eat before I come. I'm gonna bring me some hot cocoa, and that's it. I'm not just gonna shuffle snow for somebody else $300-$400 ticket.
Well, Britt, I mean, they're gonna have to give you the gear because you're gonna have to gear up before you go out there and shovel that snow. So they had to do the gear
because they already winter ready up there. So I mean, they have gear. It's just merch. But I'm saying like, okay, I
Mm.
don't want free merch to shovel snow for somebody
Free man.
else.
Free bands. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's clearly not the play.
Yeah.
But
Okay, go ahead.
but yeah, I'm roll with these last three NFL scores. We got a couple of college bowls that we want to talk about real quick. But the Raiders 14 over the Chiefs 12. Vegas upsets the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know if it's really an upset because they don't have
They
Patrick
out.
Mahomes.
Right.
So I mean, and yeah, their playoff hopes are gone. So hey, really? Anyway, Broncos 19 over the Chargers 3. And then the Steelers 26 over the Ravens 24 in a close one. So, now about to get ready to go into the playoffs. So everybody get your teams ready, get your gear ready, or if your
So
team didn't
who's
make
in
the
the
playoffs.
playoffs?
Producer Britt. I was about to go. I wanted to talk college though.
Oh, okay.
I want to talk. Yeah. I want to just hit these college. Want to hit these college games. But we're really quick, since producer Britt wants to know who's in the playoffs and everything like that. Okay, so for the NFC, it's gonna be the Los Angeles Rams. That's so hard to say. It's St.
Los
Louis Rams.
Angeles Rams.
I know. No,
Right.
but it used to be St. Louis. Los Angeles Rams going up against the Carolina Panthers. Okay. Then after that, then Seattle is waiting to see who's going to be their winner, so they get a bye since they're the number one seed. But then later down in the NFC picture, we got the San Francisco 49ers against the Philadelphia Eagles. We'll see who handles business there. And then we got Green Bay going head to head with the two-seeded Chicago Bears. All right, that's for the NFC. And then on the AFC picture, we got the Houston Texans starting off with the Pittsburgh Steelers. So the Denver Broncos are waiting to see who is going to be the winner of that matchup. And then we got the Buffalo Bills and the Jacksonville Jaguars. All right, Jacksonville been rolling here lately. Jacksonville been rolling. Yeah. They got Travis Hunter and
Go
Trevor Lawrence.
Jaguars.
Yeah. Oh, that's
No.
that's not your team. Yeah, that's not your team. So don't
I'm
rip.
just saying,
That's
go
not-
them. If they've been
No,
rolling.
no. Yeah.
Jonathan,
Good,
you
good,
don't
good,
have a
good for them.
team. You just
Watch
wear
your mouth.
merch. Yeah, you got on two different
What?
teams right now, and you don't
What?
root for either one of them.
Hey! This college
So,
basketball.
yeah.
This college basketball. This
You don't
NFL.
Yeah, you
Okay?
don't root for anyone. It don't
I
matter. They're two
do.
different teams.
I'm wearing SMU, and I do root for the SMU Mustangs. College basketball. Yeah.
You ain't from
Anyway,
Texas.
I'm not from Texas. What are you doing right
Root
now?
for your
What are you trying to do?
team.
What are you trying to do right
I'm
now?
not saying
Okay?
anything. I don't know what
You
any
better
of these
not. This is
sports are
sports.
saying, but I'm
You better
saying
not.
better not as in I don't know sports.
I did. Wow, I didn't say
Yeah,
that. Don't
finish your
do
stuff.
that.
Finish your
Don't
stuff.
do that.
Finish your
And
stuff
then,
before you get caught up.
last we got the Chargers going head to head with the New England Patriots. I cannot with you. I cannot. Okay, not this morning. Okay, so yeah, that wraps up the NFL. Oh my. But look, I'm gonna hit these bowl games real quick before you try to just cut me off, okay, and snip me out like the LA Clippers. Okay, so the weekend bowl winners. So we had Northwestern who took down Central Michigan big. Okay, full control, 34-7.
Okay.
Ha. Okay. Yeah. So the Wildcats ultimately controlled the Game Above Sports Bowl that took place in Detroit. And then UTSA, you should be proud because you're a Texan. UTSA 57-20 over
They gonna
FIU.
cook you in the comments.
Why? I said you should be
People in
proud.
Texas,
of
we
Texas.
don't do stuff like that because you're a
What?
Texan. Okay.
Oh
They
my
gonna get you.
goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, it's like saying something about never mind. I'm not gonna say that because the Beehive ain't about to come for me. Anyway, Minnesota took down New
Yeah.
Mexico 20-17. The Golden Gophers edged out the Lobos in the Rate Bowl. Then North Texas 49 to San Diego State's 47. That's a game right there. And the Mean Green happened to pull out a wild win at the New Mexico Bowl. Okay. And then Houston 38 over LSU's 35. The Cougars win the Texas Bowl. And the true is a true barn burner status. True barn burner. And then Illinois 30 to Tennessee's 28. The Illini kicker David Alono boots the game winner in the Music City Bowl. And last but not least, TCU 30 to USC's 27 in overtime. The Horned Frogs. They took the Valero Alamo Bowl in truly dramatic fashion. Yeah. And I'm not gonna say since you're a Texan, go Frogs, but hey, go Frogs anyway. Go
Yeah,
frogs
go
anyway.
frogs.
Okay,
Wow,
cool.
that's cool. That's cool. Okay, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
jump right in with you. That was nice. That was a lot of numbers. Okay, so I don't have my because I got all these devices, so I don't have my pictures. But Jordan Childs, we all know
Mm,
Jordan Childs, the UCLA senior and two-time Olympian.
mhm.
So this past weekend, she won all around title at the season opener for gymnastics, obviously, sweeping all 4 events. She debuted at a new floor routine, earning a 9.925 and performed
Wow.
a double vault. I don't know
Mhm.
gymnastics terms, but she
Impressive.
scored a 9.9 plus, and then she
That's
also
crazy.
tied for first on the bars, and she nearly earned a perfect score on the beam, doing 9.975, leading UCLA to a victory. So, have you ever been to
Okay.
a gymnastics match? Have you ever done that?
I
Or
have not, but I've watched them on TV though.
mm,
I need to actually attend one. But watching it on TV and you see them and you just see them on the balance beam and then you see them with
yeah,
the moves and you like y'all are different because y'all
yeah,
can do all of these things.
right.
I need to go to one just to see
Yeah,
if it
I would be interested in going to one because
be
I'm like,
all the way.
they have the floor, like you said, got the beam, the bars, this, that,
Mhm.
and then obviously men's gymnastics they totally different because they don't do the same events. So that would be cool. I
Yeah, yeah.
already mentioned the Buffalo Bills, seeking the community for their game yesterday.
Mhm.
For people to do that, so I'm not gonna repeat that, but I'm excited because the Winter Olympics is coming. So I love the
Okay.
Winter Olympics. I'm not a snow person, but I like watching it on TV. I will say that. So I like to see the snowboarding, the skiing. What is it? The one when they do the with the ice curling,
Oh, yeah,
curling,
yeah, yeah. Oh my
curling. That
goodness.
one's really nice.
Curling is so intense and like it's
So
funny, but
intense.
it's like you just so impressed, like
Yes,
watching
yes.
them. Like, what are y'all doing?
Yes. Yeah.
It's
So
cool. It's a super cool
so
sport.
I
Super cool.
can't wait. So it starts in February. It's February 6th through February 22nd, and it will be in uh-oh, I lost my Northern Italy. And
Mm,
then it's going to be in multiple cities. So, the snowboarding will be in one area, the ice sports will be in another one. You have skiing, curling, like I said, freestyling, snowboarding, and yeah, that's about it. So, yeah,
so
I'm excited. So, February 6th through February 22nd. Okay.
Winter Olympics.
Winter Olympics gonna be in northern Italy, and then also this is the third time that Italy has hosted the Winter Olympics, and it will be the first time using multiple cities to do the Olympics in. So I think that's gonna be
Mm.
so cool.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Literally,
I
no
mean,
pun intended.
but yeah, I mean, even the other fact of one of those things that like it helps bring business and commerce to those cities, and especially doing multiple
Mm-hmm.
cities. So that's
Mm-hmm.
dope. Multiple people get the
Yeah.
benefit. Everybody wins.
Yeah.
Everybody wins.
Yeah, and I always have to play both sides, but when the Olympic people do come in town and they have to build these cities and not these cities, but these venues and these stadiums and stuff like that. Like you said, yes, the city it profits, but on the other end, people get pushed out because they have to use
Mm,
that space
wow,
for those stadiums for that land for the event. So it's
man,
bittersweet. I would say that it's bittersweet. It's
I
bittersweet.
get that. I get that. Britt,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
did you
What?
did you see that clip of Kevin Garnett talking about the Olympic Village?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so this is going to take a slight turn, not negatively, but just informatively. So Kevin Garnett, he one of the most prolific
Yeah, yeah,
storytellers
yeah,
in the
yeah,
NBA, I
yeah.
would say. And that boy's like, y'all know about the Olympic Village, right? And it was like, nah, what about the Olympic Village? He said when we get there, they have the Olympians in a separate spot, right? They keep them
Mm-hmm.
housed there and everything like that. And he said when you walked in, there was a table. He said you see somebody dragging a trash can, they flip the trash
Mm-hmm.
can over and they dump about 70,000 condoms on the table
Ew.
because the Olympians be getting busy, apparently.
Wow. I mean, I don't even know
Bri-
what to say
I didn't
right
know what to
now. I
say
was
either.
like,
When I heard it, I was
where
like,
are you going with this?
I was like, no way. I mean, you was talking about Olympics, so I was like, I saw it and I
Nah,
was
we
like,
ain't talking about the same Olympics, baby. So next, so MTV shut down. Did you know that?
what? MTV
See,
shut down?
MTV shut down.
Whoa, as the world turns.
So
Wow.
they shut down on New Year's Eve, actually. So MTV shut down several music only channels on December 31st, 2025, including MTV Music, MTV 80s, MTV 90s, Club MTV, and MTV Live. The flagship channels will continue to air programming, including shows like The Challenge and RuPaul's Drag Race. The reason for the shutdown has not been officially stated, but it also follows cost cuts measuring during Paramount and Skydance when they did that merger together.
Man,
So probably all those little bitty entities under that, big old company, and things got cut, but they ain't telling us why. But
that's crazy.
love
Brit,
MTV, love
Brit,
MTV.
this is crazy. This is crazy news. Man, these are things that you think are never gonna shift and never gonna change. You look
Like
up MTV.
MTV.
MTV?
Yeah, it's
Mm,
crazy. I'm like,
all
how
right.
can MTV go off air? They were the first people to put music videos on TV. Like,
TRL. Like, what is going
yeah,
on?
like,
Man.
oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, so
Okay.
sad, sad, sad. I know that we have to get to goal setting and we got a lot more to do on the back end of the show. So, guys, if you have not subscribed already, go ahead and do that. But we are going to take a quick break and we will be right back with more Speaker Success in the morning.
Do you want to feel confident in your skin every day? Introducing Skin Rituals, a luxury home-based skin studio that specializes in hyperpigmentation, acne, and personalized treatments for every skin type. Owned by solo esthetician and registered nurse Courtney Durham, Skin Rituals is all about curating facial treatments designed just for you. Hydrate, brighten, nourish, and soothe your skin with expert care and cutting-edge techniques that promote natural healing. Whether you're looking for a relaxing facial or a transformative chemical peel, Skin Rituals offers results driven treatment tailored to your needs. With over 7 years of experience, Courtney's goal is to help you safely achieve the healthy skin that you deserve. At Skin Rituals, we believe that taking care of your skin is an investment in your confidence. Book your appointment today and leave every session feeling grateful for the choice that you made to take care of yourself. Skin Rituals, because your skin deserves the very best.
Okay.
Skin gotta deserve the very best in 2026. Shout out to Skin Rituals.
Y'all better take care of your skin. And
Hey.
yeah. And after you take care of your skin, take care of your back. Go to Dynamic Sports Medicine in Plano.
Oh
Ask
my
Marche.
goodness.
Okay. Come on, man. What you got?
Not a piggyback on the piggyback. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Court Dog. Thanks, girl. I appreciate that.
Oh man. All right, y'all. So look, this is the start of a new year. So maybe you
Mhm.
just cut out some relationships, or maybe you've been holding on to some relationships that you need to cut out. Okay. And the fact of the matter, Britt, have you ever been around some friends that
Yeah,
that
friends.
they've been with relationships and they've been dangling relationships, and you like, girl, you need to let that go. You ever got some friends like that? Like, you need to go ahead and let that thing go.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
I might be the
okay.
friend. But yeah, go ahead.
That's crazy. Okay. Throwing yourself under the bus is crazy. All right, y'all. So look, we one thing that we have to acknowledge in 2026, we can't be passive about this anymore. All right. We gotta understand and we gotta acknowledge the red flags when we see them, right? That's like a
Right.
stop sign.
Come on,
And
man.
then you
Get to
trying to just
it.
roll through it. Okay. So y'all, what ultimately is a red flag? A red flag is when you out on a date with somebody, you hanging out with somebody, and then your stomach drops or you feel that something is just off. And this is just when somebody's behavior don't feel right. Some of y'all might be like, the energy just ain't
The
aligning.
vibe's not right. You
It's
know
the
what I
vibe.
read one time is that,
Talk to
when they
me.
say you get the goosebumps,
Yeah.
they were like, that's not a good thing.
Was it ever supposed to be a good thing?
When people you hear it in all these stories and movies, like,
Mhm.
oh my God, I got butterflies, or he gave me chills, or she gave me chills. And it's like, that's actually not good.
Hold
That's
on.
actually the
Case by
opposite.
case by case.
All
That's
right,
definitely case. That's
whatever. All right,
definitely
come on.
case
What's your
by
red
case.
flags? What you
No,
got?
we got to consider the source on that. But what I'm
Damn.
saying is, like, when it comes down to these red flags, right? And you
Mm-hmm.
see them, they're just going. You just see them and you just letting them go. No, 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 no. What I read on Psychology Today, Britt, they
Oh,
said we got to start counting these red flags. All right. So if
counting.
you go out on a date and then
Mm-hmm.
the first incident is, I don't know, like y'all are having a conversation and then this person just says something just off the wall and you're like, wait, what? What did you just say? You do what on the
Do you have
weekends?
examples? Uh-huh.
I mean, I
Or
did
did we just
so
talking about them? I
so
mean,
the
if you go
first
on a date, they say something off the wall. I mean, I don't know what's off the wall. Everyone's,
if
meter
they're
is different.
constantly trashing their ex to the new person that they're on a date with,
I mean,
that's a
that's
red
just weird. You probably
That's a
don't need
red.
it.
That's a red
That's a
flag.
red flag. There
That's a
you
red
go.
flag on the play. Okay, there we
Okay, what
go.
else you got?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I mean,
Constantly bashing.
yeah, yeah, yeah. If you constantly bashing your ex, then like maybe you not done. Well, not maybe you're not done with that just
You're
yet.
not done.
Okay, so
Hmm.
that's the first thing, and
Yeah.
then the second one is I want you to give me one, Britt. Since you're a woman, I want you to
What you
give us an example of a red flag, just because we go back and forth. Just give me an example of a red flag
um
that you've seen, that you've experienced, maybe in the past.
I mean,
You know.
one of my red flags is I don't particularly date men with kids.
Okay, then that's a valid one, right? Because you know
Yeah.
what your wants are.
I don't
You
know
know
if
where
that's
you're
a
trying to
red
go.
flag, or is that like a
That's a.
standard, or is
I
that
mean,
or is that just a
I
preference?
guess it could be a red flag if they didn't tell you that they have kids. That would definitely be a that
Mm.
would definitely be a red flag.
I had a friend that went through that. She was dating this guy, and when I met him, she was, I was like, you're a little older. I was like, you ain't got no kids, and he said no. Turns out he had a whole child. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what's up.
just
Another red flag, Britt. We're just gonna round this
that's a
off with the
red
third
flag.
one.
Yeah, because they will
The red flag is just they just not truthful. They lying. Why y'all? Why?
Well,
2026.
obviously,
Social
lying is a
media.
red flag.
I,
No one
okay,
agrees with
it can
lying.
it can obviously be a red flag, but some people just a little small lie. No big deal.
Hmm.
Whatever. No. Very big deal.
I mean, when
Okay.
you first get to know somebody, now hold on, now I ain't about to tell you all my business. I don't know you like that,
Not telling
so
somebody all your business is not the same thing as lying.
that's true.
What you're
Oh,
saying is
I
just
might
holding back
omit. Yeah,
information. Yeah, because it might not be the time. Y'all might not have reached that stage yet to where it makes sense to communicate a certain level of information. Everybody information ain't for everybody.
that is
Not
true.
yet. You got
That
to
is true.
earn that right. Yeah, you got to earn that right. So, man, after and you dating somebody, you hanging out with somebody, after you see three red flags, y'all, it's time to take a break. It's time to take a
Mm.
step back and say, what I'm seeing from this person, am I okay if this behavior continues? Am I okay with accepting these bad habits? And the answer is probably going to be
Unfortunately, some
no.
people. I would say some people are. Unfortunately,
But that's the problem. We got to stop rolling through these stop
gotta do
signs,
better. Gotta do better,
rolling
huh?
through these red flags. You got to want better for yourself in 2026. Want better for your mental, right? You got to make the
Yeah.
decision. Because
Hey,
I
I'm
used to
with
be,
you.
I used to be somebody. I probably was a red flagger.
I was about
Okay,
to
I
say
probably was
you
on the
used
other
to
side.
be a red flag. Is that what you're about to say?
I did not say that. I said I used to be a red flagger. So that means I had some habits that were just red flag behavior.
Yeah, so you're the
But
red flag. Oh, I can't hear you, Jonathan. Mm-mm. Yeah, so red flags in relationships. Okay, let me see. Red flags and relationships. Let's go to Claude really quick. I'm gonna see what are some red flags and relationships that have just Okay, so controlling behavior, lack of respect, dishonesty, intense jealousy, quick escalation, okay,
hey,
short-tempered, Inability to communicate, blaming others, hot and cold behaviors. I think
Oh,
that's a good one right
hot
there.
and cold behaviors is strong language, but I like
Hot
it.
and cold behavior. I might have to add that to my Rolodex right there.
To your red
D-
flag Rolodex? That's crazy.
Not like me being like me being mindful of the hot and cold behaviors.
That's smart. That's
Don't
good.
try to
That's
put
good.
me on your
That's
side.
good
I'm not a
behavior.
red flag. Okay.
Nobody said you was a
No,
red
you said
flag.
I said put it in a Rolodex, and you thinking I'm gonna add it.
I would. Wow.
Disrespect towards others, and then your gut feeling. And I read in The Mountain Is You that you should trust your gut feeling. Although your gut
Yeah.
feeling is not you ain't psychic or nothing like that.
It's
She was just
Cleo.
saying, when you feel it,
Mm.
believe it. Okay, believe
Yeah.
it.
If you feel something, say something. Okay.
Quick
Yeah.
escalation. That could be that could be also that's a top red flagger right
I
now.
mean, that should be because that let you. I
I'm
think
like,
that
oh
speaks so much
gosh.
to anger. Yeah, if you mad about everything, like it's just Monday morning.
Mad
Like
about
just
everything is
relax.
crazy.
Why are you mad? They got the order wrong. Just send it back. You don't have to yell at them.
Or I don't like when people eat the food and then complain about the food. Because I was like, wow, you better than me because I ain't about to sit there and eat something I pay for and you don't like it.
I'm getting better at sending it back because I'm like if this ain't what I wanted, this ain't what I want. I don't want to pay for this. Give me something
Yeah.
else, please. Yeah, give me
Yeah, we
something else.
met up on Friday. We went to White Rhino, downtown. I was like, can I get a croissant? Got the croissant. Hello, the croissant is cold. Why y'all give me this cold croissant? And then she was like, well, we can't heat it up. And I was like, why not?
Mm.
And then it said we can't heat the croissant up because the butter in the middle would become gooey.
No, she did not say that.
So is this
No
butter
way.
or
No
what the
way.
heck is this? Yeah,
No
I
way.
was
She said
upset.
that.
So I said, give me my $6 back for this horrible croissant. Yeah, we spent
Oh,
$14 up in there. And I was like,
White
this ain't
Rhino cooked. Mm,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Say bye to that sponsorship.
yeah, whatever.
We'll get y'all a
And then had to
microwave
pay
White
50
Rhino.
cents for water. I was like, where am I right now? 53 cents exactly, to be
You're in
honest.
2026. Okay, this is a new economy.
Well,
Okay,
that
this,
was
this is a brand new
2025
economy.
and they wrong for that. So, how
Uh,
about that?
okay, so let's. You went to restaurant red flag. Who's talking about relationship red flag? Girl went to
I
restaurant red
know,
flag.
I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
crazy.
sorry.
All right, Britt. What? So what? 2026.
Mm-hmm.
How are you starting off your year for accomplishing the things that you want to accomplish? Anything special you doing around goal setting, or what
Oh,
does that look like for
okay.
you?
So my routine at the beginning of the year, like I've said this in the past, I am not
Mhm.
yes, I like to reset at the beginning of the year, but the whole like new year, new me thing, I kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
got out of that. I believe that my new year starts when I'm 33 because I'm not necessarily in a new year. I'm in the same year
Oh,
in my
new
mind.
rules. That
Yeah,
girl
I'm in the
said
same
making new
year in
rules.
my mind, but take it how you
Okay,
leave it, whatever.
I can respect that.
Yeah, thanks. And so I'm just like full reset, beginning of the year. Like I get new fiscal year, all that good stuff, whatever. But what I normally do is, I just take about a week. I normally like to do it up to, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. But the way my schedule is, I have to work. So just that extra stress and extra emotion just moving around and stuff, I don't really get to sit down. So I'm thankful today I get to go to work a little later. um this whole entire week I get to go into work a little later, so I do get this time to be in solitude and just be by myself, calm my nerves down, have my calm my mind down so I'm not racing all the time. And I will write down my goals for 2026 quarterly. And then from there, I'm sorry, I'm watching Ozzy. And then from there, break down those goals into a little bit more and then execute that. And then I give
Okay.
myself room for grace, obviously. I also do a pros and a cons list, like what I did good, what I did bad, what I need to work
What's up?
on, what I don't need to work on. Um, what obviously what can I improve in, or what's just static right now. But that's normally my goal setting process. I'm very strategic. I still do my prayer board, vision board, motivation
Nice.
board, wherever you want to call it. But yeah, I do that. And then my new thing this year,
N-
Jonathan, is
No
that
thing.
I did a prompt in Claude, because Claude is my AI that I like. And I put in this prompt. I told it that I made, like, X amount of dollars a year, how much I want to save,
Mm.
kind of like a glow up season for me.
Okay,
And
glow up.
I know, right? I gotta do it right. 33 coming, okay? And so like a glow up season for me. And so I put the details of what I wanted to do for that. And I asked it to list out something for me to do every single day. And in the real world, we work in quarters. We don't work in months. And
That's
so
true.
the Chat
True.
GPT, well, not Chat GPT, Claude, it broke it down in quarters, and then it gave me something to work on every single month. And I'm super
Mm.
excited. Like, I
That's
honestly
strong.
can't wait. you know People always have printers at home, but they never got no ink, and I'm one of those people right now. So I can't wait to go to
Oh,
work
I'm
today so I
people
can print it
too.
all out. Yeah, I
I'm
can't wait to
people
go to
too.
work so I can print it out today. So yeah,
Man.
so I'm gonna print out my whole little sheet, and then I also get some Pinterest quotes, and I post those around my house. And
Mm.
yeah, it's yeah. I post that around my house, everywhere, in my bathroom, right when I wake up, one by my bed, and then just gradually, just my path of going to the kitchen, coming to the living room to do the show, and I'll see the quotes and do the affirmations every single day. And
I
today
like it.
I started with, thank you, Jesus, for waking me up. And then I also said,
Amen.
today's going to be a good day.
Today
So,
is gonna be a good day.
that is my goal setting reset of what I do at the top of the year. I also like to get rid of a whole lot of old clothes, out with the old, in with the new, baby. Okay.
Mm.
So,
Okay.
and I'm not a person that, like, oh my gosh, I got to get everything done by January. Nah, I normally get everything done by April 18th, which is my birthday. And then I move into
Uh,
that new year, because that
Girl got
new
a whole
year,
system.
it's a whole situation over
It's
here.
a
And I've
whole
been doing it
producer
since.
Brit situation.
And I've been doing
Okay.
it since college, and it's been working for me, and I've been successful at it, and I feel good about it. So
You
I
should.
I keep going. So I just keep going. So
That
if
makes
you need
sense.
some tips, if you want some
Mm.
tips, let me know, guys, because I'll dish them out. Okay. And this is my first year incorporating AI, but
Mm.
I don't normally use AI. I just sit down, play some focusing music, I meditate. I really get into it, Jonathan. Like,
Clearly, yeah. Clear.
full
You light a
reset. I
candle too?
honestly
You
love
light the
it.
candle
Candles
incense
don't do
going?
anything.
Not the
Candle, that's
I mean,
great if you
the
want
scent.
it.
I ain't
If
saying
you
for
want
nothing
it,
else.
yeah, if you
Hey, I ain't
want it,
saying you
that's
lighting like
fine.
no sage or nothing like that.
Yeah, we know you do that.
Just saying.
But yeah,
Yeah,
so
right.
so yeah, that's my process, and it's been
That's so
working for
funny.
me. And it's very strategic. In my opinion, it's
Uh-oh.
you would think Ozzy
Cat
has
going ham.
thumbs. He's opening a drawer right now. It's crazy. Ozzy.
Cat going ham. Okay.
And
Meanwhile, while you
yeah.
over there,
Shift to you.
discipline. Well, no, I want to let the people
Oh,
know.
go.
For those of you who are tapped in with us on YouTube, make sure if you're not, tap into Speaker Success Media on YouTube. I just dropped a poll and just asked, do you have a New Year's resolution? And also wanting to see like what's a goal that you all want to accomplish for 2026.
Mm-hmm.
For me,
Uh-huh.
producer Britt, what I've done in the past, I've listened to a lot of podcasts, read a lot of books, and
Right.
everybody has their different theories of doing things different ways. And I've just taken what I've liked. And I've realized for me, the thing that works and is most efficient is if I list off a few goals, right? Like
Okay.
literally just a few goals.
Yeah.
And it's more so like becoming type goals. Like
Right.
for me,
Come on,
I
Michelle.
have been
Mm-hmm.
wanting. Yeah, shout out to Sister Obama, First Lady
Mm-hmm.
Obama.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to learn more about videography, and then last year I started to actually get more into it. I started to use my camera more. I started to
Mm-hmm.
film more. So having big goals like that it then allows me to fill in the steps within the steps. Because
Mm-hmm.
as I'm learning videography, then I start learning the technical side of it, and then I start learning more so production. So
Mm-hmm.
what me and Gabby did this past weekend, we got 2 calendars. We got one that we
Okay.
set up in our kitchen that
Mm-hmm.
has our days listed out in individual, individual columns for mom, for dad, and then for our 2 boys. And then we're just listing out the items that we're doing. But then we have a separate like desk type calendar, the wide one with the big squares, the fat
Okay.
boys.
Uh-huh.
In those, we just this year we started out listing off our family things that we want to do first, right? Because what I realized that if I list out my family activities and my family priorities, then I'll be able to list in and pop in my other areas and focuses there, and it lets me know what other time I have.
Got
Because
it.
one thing I've realized that it's always easy for me just to go in and just work, 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 work. I can feel anytime and make it, oh, this is time to do work.
Right.
So I had to realize that, yeah, I want to grow on the professional and business side. So
Mm-hmm.
that's important to me. But let me make the first ministry the first important. So listing in the family things and family activities,
Mm-hmm.
date night type stuff.
Okay. Good
And
detail
yeah, yeah,
with
yeah.
it.
Yeah. We had this little date night like this, like coming up this Friday. We making bread. We're making, well, that was the plan, and we got to work Friday night. But
You
we're
can
gonna
make bread
shift
in
it.
the morning. You can do a morning date.
I I guess you could. Yeah, I guess you
Yeah.
could.
Yeah, you
As long as I can
can.
still, as long as I can still heat up my bread.
Hey.
So got to make sure, got to make sure
Are
that
y'all making a certain type of bread? Are you doing sourdough? Are you doing sandwich bread? Are you doing white bread, wheat bread? What kind of bread are we doing? Because I
wow,
love a
that's
good
crazy.
bread. Are we
Yeah, yeah,
doing
yeah.
a
So
frittata?
we're gonna make
Okay.
stop. Bread head. Okay, so we're gonna make like we're gonna make a loaf. So when you slice it, it's
Sandwich
gonna
bread.
be, yeah,
Sandwich
it's
bread.
gonna we're gonna start with sandwich bread, and then
Sandwich bread.
from there we're gonna see where our fancies take us, right? Because we
Okay.
might start
Well, if
making,
y'all get the
yeah.
recipe down and if it's good, I will take a loaf since y'all just baking it. Yeah.
Are you putting in? So that means you paying for a loaf, or what are you doing?
No. See, that's
I
what's wrong
I
with
give you the
black people
recipe. I,
because that's the point. That's exactly what we said about this last year. We talked about this. Why do black people always have to charge people for stuff? It's bread, and on top of that, I could go to the store and buy it. And I
then
know
why don't you just go to the store and buy it?
see, community. That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong with you. I hope they cook
Wow.
you in the comments for that because that is exactly what I'm talking about. Look at you
Oh
starting
my
2026
goodness.
like that. Because you
We'll
can say,
see.
yeah, Brittany, it takes a village. It takes a village. You don't want a
Okay.
village because
Okay. Well, let's talk
there's a
about community.
community. What's wrong with the
Let's talk
community? Is
about
bread.
let's talk about community real quick,
It's
because community
flour, oil, water,
community
and what else?
yeast, and we'll see what else it take. But let's talk about community real quick. Since you want to go and talk about community,
Oh, okay.
our community, okay, our community,
We're confused.
our community gets stuff for free, and then they complain about it. What? Oh, why
Who?
the bread look like that? So have you gotten something free in the past week and complain about it? If it be food or something else?
If you're bringing something up, I don't remember.
You complain about free food all the time. But look, here's the deal. I'm just saying,
If food is nasty,
i-
food
if
is
we
nasty. I asked you, my friend, can you make me a loaf of bread? It's gonna take you $5 or less to make the
first of all,
bread, and then on top of that,
okay,
it's gonna make more than a little bit. I mean, it's gonna make more than just one little loaf.
I don't have an issue with making you a funky loaf of bread, first
Nah,
of
you
all.
just wanted me to
But
pay
what
for it.
I'm gonna
That's
say,
crazy.
no, I could care less. It's just bread. Like you said, we got a whole thing of
No,
flour
it's
and
just
we got the
bread,
yeast and
dog.
stuff already. But what I'm gonna say to you is, if I make this loaf of bread and me and Gabby tag teams loaf of bread and we give you this loaf of bread, I don't want to hear you say nothing but thank you
I'm gonna do a
and God bless
review.
you. No, we don't need no review. You ain't
No,
you ain't
we
you
don't
ain't about
need
to
it.
cook my
It's y'all
bread.
bread, y'all house, y'all
This is
taste,
our
huh?
this is our first time making the bread. Okay, what
Okay,
happens
well,
with
get
the
it to me when
yeast
you make it the
stays with the
fifth time.
yeast.
Then, whenever you make it
Oh
the fifth
wow!
time,
Now
I'll
you
take
got
it then.
rules. This is crazy. Now you got rules for the bread. This is
That's
crazy. Okay.
crazy.
Anyway, community.
That
Yeah,
boy said,
community.
"Yeah,
Community be
you know how much
complaining.
bread is, and then on top of that, the bread ain't even real in the stores no more."
Duh, it's not real. That's why we making our own. Because they
See, but
add.
you
You
want me to
looking at
pay
the
for yours?
ingredients. you looking at the ingredients, you're like, wait, what? Why y'all got
It's
50
a whole
ingredients?
science experiment on the
And-
back of the bread thing. Like,
Wait,
what is
I don't
wrong with
remember this
y'all?
periodic element on the chart. Like, what is going on? This wasn't on the periodic table. Like,
Yeah.
what is this? No,
Yeah.
no, 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 no. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we just gotta be careful. Okay, we
Yeah.
gotta be careful out there with what we're putting in our body. We gotta get aware of that. Speaking of that, health goals is definitely on the 2020 list agenda.
I ain't talking to you about
So,
health goals because you gotta jump rope and don't jump. So
first of all, I was standing on my legs all day yesterday and my knees locked up. So I said, wait a minute, what am I about to do for the rest of
you
the week?
need to go to dynamic
My knees
sports
locked
medicine.
up.
That's what you need to do. That's what your problem is because you're not going down there and
Oh
let Dr.
God.
Elena take care of you. Put them compression
Okay.
boots on. Yep.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
right.
okay. Dynamic. Okay. Dynamic. Okay. All right. Fair enough. This girl here is plugging every chance she get. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we got 5 minutes, producer Britt. Anything else you want to talk about the community? The community? Huh?
It's 2026. If you want to build a community or rebuild one that you messed up, take that time to do that. I don't know. To each his own. I don't know. Okay, Jonathan. So I got a
That
game
makes
for
sense.
you: red flag or green flag. Okay.
Oh wow.
All
Okay.
right. Here we
Okay.
go. Okay. So do a little
Mm-hmm.
wrap up. Okay, guys. So obviously we talked about goal setting. Make sure you sit down, create some time for yourself, set your goals for the year. Or if you don't have, if you don't set goals or if you move quarterly, I guess, actually, no, set a goal. Do something. Okay. Set a goal for yourself, even if it's just one. Okay. One per quarter. If you're not that type of person, just do something. Okay. As my grandmother would say, something. Okay. Something. Okay, so now we're moving right along. We've got about 3 minutes left, so have a little fun. Red flag or green flag? Okay, Jonathan. Your date checks their phone consistently during dinner and barely makes eye contact. Red flag, green
Oh, definitely a red flag. Well, first of all, red flag is bad and green flag is positive, right? We just want to be clear on the
Really?
rules.
Yes, Jonathan. Yes.
We coming off Christmas. Red, green mean two different things.
Hey,
red flag.
You
red
know what's
flag.
funny? Because the Grinch won over Santa Claus this year, and they were like, everybody was like, "Wow, the Grinch is actually more popular this year than Santa Claus." And I was like, yeah, that's. And they were like, because anybody got no money to buy nothing, so we all feel like the Grinch.
Oh ho 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 ho.
Red
That's
flag.
that's tough. Red flag for sure.
Yeah.
Red flag.
Okay, they mentioned they're close with their ex and still friends with them. Red flag.
Oh God, red
Can
flag.
you be friends with an ex?
You the specifics of the relationship matter. Like, what type of friends are y'all? Oh, that's my BFF. No, now that's weird. Red flag.
Okay,
Can't be your BFF.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
No.
After 2 dates, they say they love you and want to move in together. That's a red flag. That's a red flag.
Flag on
I'll
the
answer
play.
that one for you. That's red flag.
False
Love
start.
bombing and rushing into commitment. That's what it is.
Oh.
Okay, number 4. Here we go. They ask about your boundaries and respect. Wait, they ask about your boundaries and respect when you say no. They ask about your boundaries and respect when you say no. Red flag, green flag, Jonathan. What you got?
That's a sexy green flag right there.
Okay. Okay. Respecting boundaries is essential in a healthy relationship. Okay. Number 5, red flag, green flag. They get visibly angry when you mention hanging out with your friends. Oh, that's controlling. That's the devil.
Yeah.
Red flag.
That's giving
Jealousy and
controlling
attempts
for
to
sure.
isolate. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. No.
I know I'm supposed to be asking you these to you.
Yeah, you answering them too. I guess it's okay.
Red flag or green flag. Number 6, they apologize sincerely when they mess up and try to do better.
Green flag.
Green flag.
Green flag.
Okay,
we like
now
healthy whole people. Healthy whole people. We like that.
Okay, this is true. Now on the TikTok side of things, you do something wrong, you're cut.
Oh.
So how do you feel about that? Are we giving people? You do something wrong, you out. Strict program. It's a whole strict program situation happening on TikTok right now. So it's
that sounds. You know what that sounds like to me?
Cut. You forget to do this, cut. Everything. They're just cutting everything. So speak to it.
That's giving transfer portal, okay? Because it's not realistic in life. That's not realistic. Because
Okay,
look,
why is
when
it
you
not realistic?
yeah,
Quickly,
yeah,
why
yeah.
is it not realistic?
Yeah, because when you date somebody, they're gonna mess up. But then how they handle the mess up, right? If they grow from it or if they don't, then then you'll be able to see and be able to determine if those behaviors are somebody you want to be around long term. But like if you cut them from the beginning, you don't give them a chance to get it right. So
Okay.
nothing's gonna improve. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. A couple more, a couple more. Um, they frequently criticize your appearance or joke about your insecurities.
They're insecure. Red flag.
Okay,
That's
they
unhealthy. Yeah,
they're
yeah,
the
yeah.
Shay. Okay, got it. Okay, they're rude to the waiter but sweet to you.
No, we don't like that either. You
Red
can't. People are
flag.
people. Red flag.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I
people are
feel the
people.
same way. Red flag,
Yeah.
red flag. Yeah. Because I
You
used
like
to
this
be a
guy.
waitress. I used to be a waitress. I'm like, please don't be mean to the waitresses or the
Yeah,
waiters
that's
or
not
anything
cool.
like that. Now I might get an attitude with them, but I can speak waiter talk, so I know what I'm
Well, I
talking
mean,
about.
getting an attitude versus being direct and making sure that you get what you ask
I guess
for,
that's two
then
different
that's
things.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's two different things. You're just
Okay. Well, I'm being
communicating
direct.
to them and their job. Yeah.
Yeah. I take that back.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
They share their feelings openly and encourage you to share yours too. Red flag, green flag.
That's a green flag. Some people might be scared by it, but if they're scared by it, then they might have had like a rugged past or a tough previous relationship. But that's healthy. So that's a green flag for sure.
Yeah, because reading that, it sounds like a green flag, but me thinking about it, I'm like, I'm scared.
But that's the thing. Like it also once again depends on the level of
Hmm.
like on date one. I want you to tell me like what you're
Yeah, red
feeling.
flag. You know,
Yeah, yes.
day 12.
Oh,
Day
oh.
12, you need
Slow,
to be saying
slow
something.
down, buddy. Slow down. Okay, slow down.
Okay, two
Yeah.
more, two more. Let's get through it. Every time you try to discuss a problem, they turn it around and make you the bad guy.
Oh, red flag. That's
Red
blame
flag.
shifting. They lack
Oh,
accountability. That's tough.
it says deflection and gaslighting. That's what it said.
Yeah, lack of
They
accountability.
never want to introduce you to their friends or family after months of dating.
Are they embarrassed of you? Because that sounds like,
No, I want to speak on this for a little bit. I don't
oh
think
my.
that I'm not gonna say too much, but I'm just saying, okay, the flag is they want to introduce well, they never introduce you to their friends or family after months of dating. Friends, yes, I do introduction to friends. Family, it's a little more serious. So for me, it's not like a it's not a
Requirement?
revolving door for
Oh,
me.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
know, it's not like everybody gets to meet my mama, everybody gets to meet my parents. Like that's not a thing for me. And so it could be we could be dating for a year some change. You might meet
Mm,
my friends, but
mm,
you might not meet my parents yet. You know, I'm very like a movie core when it comes to meeting my parents because it's like, I want to
mm.
get a good sense first of what's
For
happening over
sure.
here. And then it's like, well,
Makes
Brittany,
sense.
do they introduce you to their parents? Yeah, but that's their level of comfortability though. Because if you're
That's
comfortable
true too.
doing that, then that's you. I'm not comfortable doing that yet because I haven't reached the level of comfortability with you yet to be
Mm.
that open to share my parents with you. What you got?
Church finger. So that
Okay.
goes to what you said earlier about boundaries, because this is
Mhm.
a boundary that you have set in place and you set it in place for a reason.
Mhm.
And like I know that, when you introduce certain people to the parents, then the parents can become fond of them and then that can blur lines
Yeah.
and so much other stuff. So yeah, I mean, I think that's respectable. And you've set this boundary and put it in place. So if they ain't with it, then they ain't with it. If they are, cool, then keep rocking. But if you're not,
Yeah.
then I guess kick rocks. I don't know.
Well, the rocks have been kicked. So,
Oh,
yeah. So guys, that's all I got. So that was red flag, green flag, and that was fun, Jonathan. So
yeah,
what
yeah,
you got?
yeah. I like
Close us
that.
out. Close us
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Close us
Man. So this is the start of the new year, man. If there were things that held you back in the past, right? Habits, hangups, heartbreaks,
out. Mm,
let them things go.
mm.
Let them things go. Start fresh. Just
Yes.
start fresh. Cause I mean, at the end of the day, The only thing that's going to get in the way of what you want to accomplish and what you want to do is you. The mountain is you.
The mountain
Okay.
is you, Brianna Weiss. Read it.
The mountain is you. So y'all, let's make intentional decisions and let's move forward and become the people that we want to be. Point blank, period. And if you have not subscribed to the channel on YouTube, just type in Speak Your Success Media and make sure you subscribe, because we're going to help you become the person that you want to be, as we're going to become the people that we want to be. All right. So we're going to grow together, because like I said, here on Speak Your Success in the Morning, we're bringing you education. We're bringing you entertainment. What's the last E we're bringing them, producer Britt?
Empowerment.
Empowerment. So therefore, y'all, hey, let's grow together. All right. We're going to go ahead and get ready to get out of here. So family, remember, all right, remember this. Speak your success, believe in your greatness, and continue to create the life and business of your dreams. Why would you and why should you live any other way? That's a wrap. That's a wrap. Brother Bill.